guys, it's me, Megan, your favorite podcaster. Today I'm going to introduce you a book called Your Brain is Kind of a Big Deal by Nick Seluk. Nick Seluk is a really famous author and really popular for his books too, because he is most popular with one of his books called Heart and Brain, but he has also written a lot of other books called Guts Instinct or The Awkward Yeti and stuff like that. This book is mainly about the brain, and as it obviously said on the cover, the brain is kind of a big deal. And here are some facts about the brain that makes it a big deal. It is in charge of everything, in charge of your whole body. It is also kind of a living computer. And it also knows how to collect and store information in, the brain. The brain tells organs such as heart, nose, and brain to do things that they have to in right situations. The brain is separated into 5 sections called lobes. So the lobes are called the frontal lobe, the temporal lobe, the insular lobe, the parental lobe, and the occipital lobe. Really challenging to read these kind of scientific names. The brain connects to other parts of the body through the nervous system. The brain also turns thoughts into words, and when you talk and write in a way people understand you, it means you're talking in a language. The brain works out what sounds you are hearing, and when your senses feel, hear, or see something, it also remembers that experience, such as say you touch the oven that is really burning and you scorch your fingers. The next time you try to do that, your brain will tell you to not do that because you already scorched your hands last time. Your brain gets messages from the tongue about different flavors. That doesn't only happen to the tongue, it happens to lots of different organs as well. And the brain also tells your body what to do when you're in tricky situations, such as you're in the forest and there's a bear in front of you and you go, run! And then your brain just goes, slow down or else you'll get unbalanced and then the bear will just get you. So it tells you what to do, and it also tells your muscles when to walk, when to stop, and basically it's in charge of everything. So these are the 6 of my favorite facts. So my first favorite fact is that the brain is made up of millions of things called neurons. They talk to one another by sending messages through gaps called synapses. When your brain's neurons work together to help your body take action, you can do all kinds of complicated things like gymnastics, yoga, whatever girls like, or whatever boys like. So here I can see a message, a picture of 3 little blue dots, as you call them neurons, with yellow tubes coming out of them with a little red hand at the end of it. They're passing messages along each other. One little finger passes the message to one little kind of stick that comes out of the neuron and passes it along and passes it to another neuron. I'm sending you a message, pass it along. I'm sending you a message, pass it along. Got it! Really cute. So my second favorite fact was your brain also uses nerves to get messages back from the rest of your body, and if you get a paper cut or scrape your knee, a nerve will let your brain know very quickly. Ouch! Tell brain. Brain, it's nerve. Ouch. Ouch, got it. Nerve, thanks. Eyes, time to do your thing. Wah. Like I'm really good at baby crying. My third favourite fact was your brain makes your body do a lot of important things that keep you alive without you even thinking about it. Like telling your heart to beat and your lung to breathe. Breathe. Gasp. Huff. Now do that forever. What? Really funny. Really amusing too. My fourth favourite fact is if you're tired, then your brain is getting messages from your body or organs that you need to rest soon. And when you sleep, your brain and body get a lot of much needed rest. While you dream, your brain gets ready for the next day. And sometimes it dreams about really weird stuff like goats singing, dolphins playing the drums, and spiders playing guitars. Just really strange. My fifth favourite fact is the brain knows how to collect information like a computer and keeps it for later. Your brain is also really good at using these kinds of information to figure stuff out along with the senses, like your sight, your sound, your touch, and sometimes your taste. Sight, green and brown. Sound, rustling. Touch, rough. Taste, gross. Result, tree. So in the middle of these things, this is my favorite page. So there's a picture, there's like a little comic strip or something, and there's a nose giving the brain a sniff of this wonderful sock, or should I say not so wonderful. Hey, smell this, said Nose. It smells horrible, said Brain. Later, hey, smell this, said Nose. I'm not falling for that again. So this is my sixth favourite fact, which is also the last one. So here goes. There is something called the memory in your brain. Your brain searches through all that information so you can find a memory when you need it. A new memory is kept by your brain for about 30 seconds before it is forgotten. This is called short-term memory. What's your phone number? I forgot it. I just told you 30 seconds ago. If you repeat something enough times, or if it's really important, that short-term memory could turn into a long-time memory. Tell me again. One more time, actually. Again. This time I remember. I forgot. Tell me one more time. Wait, I remember it! Finally! So at the back of this book is like a little bonus, and it's called Wild Facts About Animal Brains. So I'm going to read most of it, but not leeches. The leech's brain, because I hate leeches to disgusting. So no, I'm not reading that one. But other than that, I'm going to read all of them. Dolphins have larger brains than humans. Their brains are also very complex, especially in the sections that deal with problem solving, emotions, and self-awareness. This means they are some of the smartest animals on Earth, besides humans. Some of the biggest dinosaurs, like Stegosaurus, had very small brains compared to their body size. These giant dinosaurs could have brains as small as walnuts. Each of an ostrich's huge eyes is bigger than its brain. That means its brain is pretty small. No wonder they run in circles to avoid predators. Sea squirts eat their own brains. When a sea squirt is done developing... Wait, did I just read what I just read? Did they eat their brains? Dude, that is just weird. Okay, where was I? When a sea squirt is done developing, it settles into the seafloor where it stays for the rest of its life. Then it absorbs into a little brain since it doesn't need it to move around anymore. I'm tired of moving. Okay, let's stop. Time for dinner. A cockroach can live for weeks without its head and brain, and the antenna on its head can still move back and forth for hours after it's removed from its body. Are you okay? Why wouldn't I be okay? So there's a cockroach looking at a cockroach without a head. Sea stars don't have brains. Instead, they have nerves that keep them with basic things like finding food. I don't think, therefore I'm not. A woodpecker has air pockets in its head. This is extra protection that keeps its brain safe from injuries while they are pecking at trees. What was I doing? Alright, I was banging my beak on a tree. So I like this book for its illustrations and speech bubbles, how funny they are, how they pose the sentences, and the illustrations look really cute, really amusing and fascinating. I also like the whole book, the whole thing with all the comic strips and stuff, because of all it's really funny and entertaining. And it's also very knowledgeable and informative, which is really good because it's got pictures and knowledge, which makes it a knowledge picture book. This book is actually something that I really love because it has two things that I like at once: learning and having fun, which means having fun at the same time while you do work. So for the rating, I'm going to give 10 out of 10. 6 for extremely funny plus entertaining parts and bits of this whole book. Like I just mentioned why I like this book now. I also like it brain, informative, and really educational. And as I was saying about, having fun while having your lesson as well. While you're having your lesson taught to you as well. 3 for very, very funny and cute illustrations. I really love the brain for all its cute little wrinkles and how the heart always looks at the brain with annoyed expressions, like rolling his eyes, half eyes, pulling out his eye sockets, which I don't think is really a good idea when you're a human being. And finally, 1 for amusing speech bubbles, and I love how Nick Seluk poses the questions. It's really funny. He goes, "What's your phone number? I forgot it. I just told you 30 seconds ago, dude. Tell me again." No, actually, one more time, actually. Again? Yeah? This time I remember. No, I didn't. I forgot. Tell me one more time. No, wait. I remember it! Finally. How he poses a question is fascinating. I really appreciate how Nick Seluk did this all by himself. Well, probably not by himself, but how he got the idea to do things like this. So I hope you enjoyed my podcast for today. Make sure to check out all of my podcasts. Keep reading and stay tuned. Bye guys. See you next time.